Si quieres ver juegos perdidos que no sean aventuras gráficas, te invito a que visites mi nuevo canal Another History. En la caja de descripción encontrarás la dirección. Hasta más ver. ¿Qué tenemos que hacer? Vale. ¿Ya han cerrado la puerta? Ah, mira, sí.
Hello, Mrs. Oswald.
No habrá dormido toda la noche la pobre. Ah, amigo.
Good morning, Mr. Wright.
Good morning. Well, how are you?
Say good morning to Mr. Wright, Tommy.
Morning, sir.
It's a little better this morning, but we had a pretty restless night. Tommy had bad dreams. I already called our lawyer. He promised to investigate the authorities.
I can see. Central Services repaired your door already, huh?
The lock still needs to be adjusted. You know what those people from Central Services are like.
Well, I would like to be some kind of help. If you'll let me, that is. Nobody disappears just like that.
Do you have that much time? I don't want you to get into any trouble.
Oh no, don't worry. It'll be okay. I only have to show up briefly at the agency later. Otherwise my boss will be all over me. But fortunately our campaign is not starting for another 2 weeks. I'll try to get a few days off. I'll check on you later.
It's really nice of you.
Can I ask you some other things? Maybe we can find your husband much faster then.
Yeah, sure. Just go ahead and ask.
Vale, muy bien. ¿En qué trabaja su marido concretamente? ¿Tiene alguna foto reciente que me pueda dejar? Eso es importante. ¿Le importa que hable con tú en un momento? Vale.
What line of work is your husband in?
He was an online journalist. I mean, he is an online journalist. Oh God, I'm at my wit's end.
I can imagine that. Because this incident yesterday scared the heck out of me too. But I'm sure we can sort everything out pretty soon. Probably they got some data mixed up. Something like that happens at our agency all the time. I'm sure we'll find your husband before you even know he was gone.
Me canta un gallo.
Or what was he working on most recently?
He didn't talk much in the past few weeks. I'm not exactly sure. He seemed to be worried, but I've no idea what he was really up to.
That could be a lead.
You mean his arrest had something to do with his work?
It's possible. We'll find out. How can I reach his office?
He's a freelancer, Mr. Wright. He works for several papers.
Does that mean he investigates and writes everything as a freelancer? And then sells his completed stories to the e-papers?
Exactly.
Vale. Trabajaba para varios periódicos.
May I ask you one more thing? Do you have a recent picture of him that I could have?
Nothing recent. Graham doesn't like to be photographed, not even at family gatherings. I believe Tommy has the only relatively recent picture of him.
Can I see it?
Oh, you can't really recognize him on it. He gave the photo to Tommy because he thought he looked so cool in it.
He does look cool, Mom.
Cool.
May I ask you one more thing? Would it be okay if I talked to Tommy for a moment?
You can see that he's very down. This whole thing is just too much for him. Don't you have kids yourself? I saw a box of toys in the elevator when you moved in.
Yeah. I have a son.
Oh, maybe he and Tommy would like to meet.
Yeah, maybe. Do you have a recent picture of him that I could have?
Nothing recent. I believe Tommy has the only...
Can I see it?
He gave the photo to Tommy because he...
He does look cool, Mom.
I think I have to get going now. I'll get in touch with you by messenger in case I hear something. Either by messenger or otherwise I'll call you here directly.
Thanks, Mr. Wright.
¿Puedo hablar contigo? Muy bien. A ver si nos
Hey,
prestan.
Tommy. How you doing?
Hi, sir.
Everything all right with your Teddy?
Yeah.
You're not in the mood to chat, huh? You're missing your dad.
Mr. Wright, I don't think that that's the right...
Are you going to help us so Dad'll come home?
That's... I will try that, yeah. Would you like to tell me a little bit about your dad?
Dad is cool. He works at the computer. He tells everybody if the politicians are dumb guys, you know. He is a journalist.
Yeah, I know. Well, and what are you two up to when he's not working?
Dad takes me fishing and to Virtual Palace. And he always brings back cool presents when he returns.
Bien.
Was it your dad who gave you the teddy as well?
Yeah, of course. But I was a baby then, like 2 or 3 years old or so. Actually, it's not really cool to have a teddy.
Why would you say that? He's so special to you because you got him from your dad, right?
Mom repaired his eye twice already.
Of course. Such a teddy is a great thing to have. Everybody could use a bear as a friend. My son had one too, and he loved him dearly, even though he wouldn't admit it very often. His buddies from school made fun of him sometimes, but most of them probably had a little teddy or something like it somewhere as well. Maybe watching over their sleep.
It would be good if grown-ups had a teddy too to watch out for them. Then Dad maybe would be here now.
You might be absolutely right.
Ha dicho que mi hijo tenía. Mal asunto. Puede ser que se le haya muerto el hijo.
You and your dad, you been to the Virtual Palace? What do you do there? Virtue skating?
We played Maze Hunter with full body suits.
Maze Hunter? Don't you have to be 10 already to play it? That means you must be a really tough little guy, right? As far as I know, maze hunting requires a whole lot of climbing and jumping, especially if you get past level 1.
I have the 3rd Dan now in Maze Hunter.
Tercer
And
dan.
Dad says next year I can do level 4.
Wow, that's really good. By the way, did you ever climb a tree? I mean, a real one?
Of course in the park. And I'm really good at it too. But now I can't go there alone. Mom says there are too many weird people there.
Gente rara. Qué lástima.
Tell me all about it. What was the last gift from your dad?
An alien, and nobody else has that one. Like the one in Roswell. And he even talks.
Oh, really? Cool. What does he say when he talks?
If you push the left eye, he says something like ad. And if you push the other eye, he says, nice planet, we'll take that one.
Got that. Somehow that sounds familiar to me. Where did he buy him?
I don't know.
And you said he just bought the alien figure recently?
Yeah.
Let me ask you this. Could I maybe borrow this figure for a little bit?
No, better not. What do you want it for anyway?
Well, I thought this figure could help us find your dad.
Toys can't really do that.
Of course not. Toys can't do
Madre mía,
that. What
sí
I
que
meant
triste.
was, maybe we could ask somebody where the alien was sold. And that could give us a clue what your dad did before he got arrested. That way, we might be able to find him.
No, I don't want to give it to you. What if my alien disappears too?
And if we trade?
Trade? For what?
I have a Mr. Nuke. Do you know him?
Of course, but only one big kid from daycare has one. They only had him at Toy Galaxy for a short time, and then only in gold brownie packages. And we couldn't get one because they sold out very fast. All of them. And I was very sad because we didn't get one. But don't you need him for your kid?
No. Probably not.
Can I see him?
Sure, just a second. I'll get him.
Bien. Bien.
Can I ask you something else?
Sure. What is it?
La foto.
Can I ask you something else?
Sure. What is it?
Bueno, ¿y lo de la foto? Ah, qué fallo. Al ver si es que este juego tiene varios finales y dependiendo de lo que le vayas preguntando, toma un camino u otro, ¿eh? Pero a mí me da la sensación de que lo de la foto no se lo podíamos preguntar antes. Bueno, cuando lo esté editando lo veré. Vale.
I have to take care of something first, Tommy. Thank you very much. You helped me a lot. See you later.
Vale, vámonos. ¿Vienes por aquí? Vamos a ir a por Nuke. Me recuerda al juego del Tuve Nuke. Una caja con juguetes. No, aquí no hay nada. Tiene que estar en la estantería entonces. ¿Dónde está?
No, my time off ends today. Or at least I should...
Bueno, a lo mejor está en la cocina. En la cama no está.
No, rather not. No, rather not.
Yo tengo un Nuke. ¿Dónde está? Mira, mira, mira. Pues nada, chicos, no sé. Lo ha dicho con tan... Vamos, lo ha dejado tan claro de que tenía un muñeco. Se ve que es un muñeco. Se ve que es un muñeco, pero lo ha dejado tan claro que lo tenía y ahora no lo tiene. Pues no sé, me parece raro. Porque aquí no hay nada, no hay nada más. ¿Está en el cajón? No, obviamente esto no va a ser. Parece un boli. No sé, o de... A lo mejor tenemos que ir al trastero. A lo mejor es que tienen trastero, pero puerto del aparador, es que no entiendo esto. Ah, amigo, digo, no veo y sigo sin ver. ¿Qué hay aquí? Qué inteligente es el personaje que se pone delante. Pues nada, no veo nada. ¿No puedes abrirlo? Vale. La verdad es que ese ambiente, esa música está muy chulo, está muy chulo. Verás, se ha rayado. Está muy chulo el juego, está muy chulo. Me gusta, me está gustando muchísimo. No sé a vosotros, pero me gusta mucho. Peter Wright es buena gente. A ver si podemos...
Locked.
No. Vale,
Another brand new day. At least it stopped raining.
me ha dejado de llover. Al fondo de la calle. Esto es para ir en taxi. Aquí está con nosotros. Aquí hay algo pop. Vale, ese es el del kiosco. Este es.
Well, who do we have here? Hi, Peter. Beautiful day, isn't it? Everything okay with you?
Yeah, well, I'm doing all right.
Come on, Peter. You can't ruin every day for me. What the hell is going on with you?
It's really nothing. I'm just a little bit overworked.
Overworked? You look more like you're lovesick. Or an ulcer. Or both.
Something like that.
Anne, how's it coming on in your apartment? You like it? Have you finished furnishing it?
Yeah, of course. It's totally cozy.
You know what, Peter? Starting today, I'm not gonna sell you any more whiskey. Your answers are getting shorter all the time. I think your speech center is suffering.
You're such a nice guy, Bob. It's good to have you around.
Well, that sounds better. You're still not getting
No voy a
anything
conseguir
for
nada
free.
gratis.
So,
Bueno,
what can I
voy
do for you?
ayudarte. Demasiado interesante en el mundo. ¿Cuándo juegan los Knicks? Hasta con esta noche.
Something interesting happening in the world?
Interested? That depends. If the fusion of tech toys with the genetic creation labs interests you, then yeah.
These two really went ahead with the merger? I thought the World Antitrust Division wouldn't allow it.
Well, that is perhaps the other interesting news. The World Antitrust Division has been reconstructed by means of accelerated proceedings.
Restructured. And that means?
Now, it still only has a consulting function.
That factually means it's been shut down.
Now, don't be so negative again, Peter. Shut down. It has a consultant function. No more, no less. Okay, let's say it's been partly done shut down.
And how'd the Knicks play?
Lost.
Big time?
Very high.
Against the computer?
Against the simulation of the All-Star team from 2040.
Really? Oh my god. They're still programmed according to Delta 3 standard. To lose against these guys is like...
Embarrassing.
Just mathematically, it's pretty much impossible.
142 to 56, Peter.
I think I'm gonna cancel my subscription to the Virtual Palace.
Vaya tela. Bueno, son los Knicks que juegan virtualmente. Qué puntazo.
How long did you stay open last night?
Till 10, as always. Why?
10 o'clock. That sounds about right. Did you see anything unusual around about 10?
Well, the cops were there. Riot squad in full battle gear. I suppose a drug raid. The usual.
They came to my house. The raid was actually on my floor.
Uh-huh. You didn't do anything bad, did you, Peter? Admit it, you don't work for Greenberg and Winter all the time. You deal liquid mine from your apartment. No, not liquid mine? What do you deal then? Hyper shots? Devil sticks? Oh, come on, you can tell me.
Really, Bob, it wasn't that funny yesterday. Not at all. The cops stormed the neighbor's apartment and arrested the father, a journalist. His name is Graham Oswald. Do you know him?
Oh, yeah. The gone man with the grey hair. Well, my God. Things like that happen. Maybe he didn't pay his taxes, or parked wrong, or perhaps it reveals some
Secretos de
national
la
secrets.
enemigo.
Did you hear or see anything that was unusual?
No, nothing. They stormed the building and came out with some guy. He resisted a lot and yelled something, but I didn't understand it exactly.
He yelled something? Can you please think about it? Maybe you can remember what it was. It could be important.
Tell me, Peter, why does that actually interest you?
It's too long a story to explain it to you right now. Besides, I have to rush over to the agency in a few minutes. Was anybody else in the streets besides you, of course?
Well, I don't think so. Oh, wait a minute. These two young guys, yeah, they were there.
Two young guys? What did they do?
They plastered their posters over the telescreen again. Alien Attack Club.
Onto that public telescreen that's down the street?
Exactly, Peter. Smack dab in the middle of your expensive advertising displays.
Well, they're pretty bold. Just a second, Bob. I'm going to take a look at that. But I don't see any posters there anymore.
No, I know. Early this morning, there was a car from the Central Services there. They removed them again. They were also in your house.
Yeah, right. There was a door to repair. What's all the fuss about this alien attack club anyway?
No idea. Crazy stuff.
Alien Attack Club de ataque alienígena. Bueno, o sea, son unos frikis, ¿no? La sensación que da es que eran unos jóvenes que pusieron una especie de cartel para que la gente se apunte a un club de esos frikis. Bueno, interesante.
In what direction did the cops drive off?
Downtown, as always. Over there down the street, over the Brooklyn Bridge.
Okay, I have one more question for you.
Vale, parece que...
How long did you stay?
Till 10. Why?
Did you see it?
Well, I suppose
They came to my house.
Uh-huh. Admit it, you don't work for Greenberg and Winter all. No. Oh, come on, you can tell.
Really, Bob? The cops?
Oh, yeah. Well, my God, maybe he didn't pay.
I gotta run, Bob. See you later.
Okay.
¿No puedo comprarle nada? No. Vale. Está chulo esto, Parque de Brooklyn. No sé si tendremos como una especie de mapa o algo. No parece que tengamos nada así. Y esta es la pantalla.
This telescreen must be new. As far as I know, Brooklyn has only just been developed.
Brooklyn está recién urbanizado. Parque de Brooklyn. Vale. Date prisa, joven. Que si no, se nos dan las uvas.